Hello, Louisiana Whiskey Reviews. This is a whiskey that we did do a review before, but the video, we had some production problems, so we had to reshoot it, restage it. So we'll act like, it's new to us.
I just think somebody must have tried this whiskey again because you know darn good well this is one of the best ryes you ever tasted. I know what you buy. Come on.
Well, that's your words. That's not mine. I have a lot of good rye whiskeys. Okay, that's enough.
This is Wild Turkey.
That's way more than enough. What are you pouring for me? Here, get your glass. I'll pour a little bit back into your glass. I mean, I don't drink a lot. I can't handle all that.
All right, stop rambling. This is Wild Turkey 101. It was introduced in 1956, 54.
Right around the time Jimmy Russell started working there.
Yeah. And his son now is the master distiller. I don't know what the rye build-out of this is. It's a good part corn, and this is a high rye. Their regular 101 actually says on the bottle high rye. So this has got a good amount of rye.
Well, I looked on their website. They never showed the mash bill, but
they don't have to. This is the OG. I already explained this.
No, Old Overhaul is the OG.
Old Overhaul is khaki ball whiskey. I told you that.
It's starting to make me angry. Okay,
Man, you could smell.
Age longer for more character in new American white oak barrels.
I was gonna say you can smell the oak in this.
Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. They get tours. Master distiller Jimmy Russell. So you have when he was still there. This must be not the newest bottle.
I think that is the newest bottle. He goes in and out. I think out of respect for him.
He's semi-retired, or maybe mostly retired.
Now they came to town, being Metairie, Louisiana, and I went and saw I went to a distiller tasting of high-end products made by this company in 2002, and some of that stuff was fantastic. I mean, and I believe I tried this too, and it was probably some of those. If I had to guess, some of those whiskeys I tasted were precursors for the Rare Breeds series that they put out, and
that's their above premium rye.
That's their premium rye, yeah.
Yeah, the Rare Breed, and then they have the 81 proof rye, which is the weaker, lighter one.
I'd say this is the flagship, the 101.
Right, that's what I said. The 81 is the weaker, not that common one. You can find it, but not too easily. I can find this one at Walmart. It smells like rye, minty, rye bread.
Holy cow. Does it have, as Robert would say, a hug going on with it? You can feel it going all the way down.
Now remember, a straight rye whiskey has to be at least what? 51% rye. And it has to be aged in new charred oak barrels for at least 2 years.
I believe this is 4 year.
Do they have an age statement on
I
it?
believe this is 4 year.
Well, if they don't have an age statement, we know it's at least 4 years. Because
look, it's Wild Turkey. All right, this does not need to be investigated along the lines of somebody's whiskey that somebody put their name on, like they're doing with tequilas now, because I made a name in show business.
Didn't they say that their whiskeys are aged to taste? That they don't put age statements, they age them, and when they taste right, they bottle them. Yeah, that's what they said. We were looking at that last night. Or was that Maker's Mark? Okay, probably both. It's very good. I mean, I love rye bread. I love rye whiskey. I don't really love 101 proof.
It says aged longer for more character in new American white oak barrels with the deepest char. Deepest char.
They use the number 4, yeah. The
Okay.
heavy char.
This exceptionally rye whiskey has a distinctive rich flavor with robust notes of black pepper, butterscotch, toasted almond, and citrus. I'll agree with that 100%. I'm tasting it all. Whether poured as a perfect base for cocktails or enjoyed on its own, Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight rye whiskey is bold and satisfying reward for any whiskey enthusiast.
So you would make like a old fashioned or a Sazerac with it.
No, I just drink it like this. You could, if it so pleases you.
Medium body, dry finish, spicy. I like it. I like it just as much as I like all the
think
other
it's a
ryes.
medium body. I think it's a very bold body. You can taste it.
It's not heavy body.
It comes back on you.
I'm talking about the body. It's not heavy body.
Okay.
The flavor is bold.
Whiskeys are not going to be thick like beers. They're always going to be runny and
I know.
go through you. But you're doing a beer description on a
Well,
whiskey.
no, because some whiskeys could be a little bit kind of syrupy. Like
Name one.
I don't want to name those on this.
Name one.
Just
Name one.
stuff that isn't expensive.
Oh, WD or K&B.
Those can be a little, yeah.
So we're stepping outside. We're comparing apples to oranges. We're comparing the OG to,
We're not comparing
to
apples to
hobo whiskey.
Yeah, okay, well, I don't call it hobo whiskey, like parade party and Halloween party whiskey.
You mean mixers?
Yeah.
This is not a mixer.
Sazerac Rye is a mixer because they tout it on their website. Like the first thing you see on Sazerac Rye website, you can make this and that and the other mixed drink with it.
Well, that's their push with their brand of products anyway. You can go to the Sazerac house.
Yeah, and you could still get Sazerac Rye in Louisiana for $18.99 somewhere. Now this one is about what, $34, $35?
I paid $37
Okay.
for convenience. I was down the road. I didn't have to go cross town, driving through commuter traffic and all that.
Right.
Just
So
over $1.
you could maybe spend $4 to save $1 to find this for $35. But
You could, yeah. I like that analogy. You could spend $4 and save $1.
But yeah, it's fine. Is it a perfect rye whiskey? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I'm glad you agreed with me on that. It is kind of a perfect rye whiskey. It's you get everything that you expect from a fine rye whiskey. It's not overly this. It's balanced. The pepper notes there, the minty aspects there. It's just good.
But I'm gonna say something that's not gonna
Real
sit
good.
well with you. This is really good, and it's gonna get a high score from me. Okay. But I think Jim Beam Rye whiskey is fabulous. I think Jack Daniel's Rye is great. Tennessee Rye. I think Sazerac Rye is awesome. I think there's a lot of great rye whiskeys out there. Now, do they have some that are kind of lesser? Yeah. I mean, Overhaul can be kind of dull.
So let me add something into that before you go off on your rampage.
Winchester is a little dull. Okay, what?
Wouldn't you agree with me by the statement saying that most rye whiskeys are very similar tasting?
Yes. They have a common
So
flavor.
you have some that are better than others.
Yes.
Some are very perfumey. This one is well balanced. This is top, and always has been top of my pickings.
There's so many ryes I have not tried, so I can't say too much about them because I don't have a lot of experience.
Since we'll be doing the rye kicks for a while, I'll show you one that's coming up.
Oh yeah, I saw you talking about that one. I thought the Willet 4-year was a Family Reserve Rye was very nice.
Yeah, look at the price point on that. I paid like $78 for one Willet.
No, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one too, I paid a lot of money for. I think I paid $65 for this one. And this is the Sagamore. Sagamore. This is also a sherry finish, so is it really a rye if it's finished in
Well,
sherry?
this finished, not aged, but finished.
Yeah, this one's interesting. I've sat on it for a while.
Man, that looks like a Sazerac bottle to me. That looks just like Pinnacle Scotch. I bet you that's from Buffalo Trace.
This is the blend of straight rye whiskeys.
A blend. Okay, but that's a type of whiskey, a blend of straights. You get that. You can add flavor to them also, and you can add coloring, but we won't get into that.
Distilled in Indiana.
Oh,
Bottled in by Sagamore Spirit.
Sagamore.
Yeah. So this is a created one.
oh, Indiana. Oh, well, let's see, what's in Indiana? Oh, Midwest Grain Products, the famous Seagram's distillery. Well, they put out good stuff, so.
This one says they do. I have one over there that's pretty darn good. I have one right here that's pretty good.
It's probably why they've been around since 1847.
This one actually has a seal on it. You can feel it. Rub your finger across that.
Yes, it's elevated. Let's see.
I didn't give it to you to read. I was reading it.
Don't take it from me,
Okay.
punk.
So this is a 4-year-old straight rye whiskey. Spent the additional 18 months in sherry barrels, so it turns it into 5.5 years.
Sherry.
Yeah, this one says it's notes of toasted almond, dry fig, soft spice. This is from, yeah, this one says it's 2019 on it. All right, yeah, this one's going to be interesting. It's starting to age a little bit. The stickers are starting to come off.
I know that Sazerac has a bottling plant in
This
Baltimore.
gives you a bottle, it gives you a batch and a bottle number. So
I know that Sazerac has a
that's
bottle.
all the fancy stuff,
I know that
This
Sazerac.
guy, yeah, we just throw it. If it tastes good, then we release it. If it doesn't taste good, we let it age more. These guys had something made for them, brought to their bottling company, they bottled it, and then they gave us a story. They gave us a nice fancy bottle with a hard finish, and a sextagon image, as one would say, with fancy labels, fancy numbers, making it look fancy.
I know
This
Sazerac has a
one's
bottling plant
the
in Maryland.
working man's.
Yeah.
The working man's. The working man don't have time for fancy. The
I have-
working man's gonna get what he gets and he
Jet.
knows is good.
But you had time to buy it. But,
Fancy. Huh?
but you had time to buy it.
This was a gift to myself.
Oh.
Every now and then you get yourself a gift.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so Laissez Les Bon Terme, I'm saying 95. Yeah, 95. It's the most excellent rye whiskey, no problem.
97, 97, 97, 97.
Sure, it's not 100,000 million seven. All right,
Could be 98.
and we're going to end this review by saying y'all go to Kentucky and take a bourbon distillery tour.
Good stuff, kids. See it?
Oh, rye whiskey distillery
Price point. This is fantastic. Pick it up.